It is. I'll cover in two parts. So the first part is the use cases that I talked about, minus the agentic flow that's been added in into what we've been expanding recently, was all achieved without writing one line of code. We did that all entirely with our team using prompting and creating custom GPTs. So when I say that we treat ChatGPT enterprise licenses or whatever LLM license you have as a company as an R&D lab, you should absolutely be doing that. The second is there's a variety of different definitions out there. And if we had an engineer on my team on this podcast, they would have a very technical definition of what an agentic workflow. But all of us were at Transform last week, and there were a lot of AI sessions, the Transform conference in Vegas for the listeners not familiar. And I heard the term agent thrown around a lot. And my coworkers and I, as we were listening, we're like, that's not an agent, right? It's cool that they say that it's an agent. But the concept that I have is you have to create a workflow. It's not magic, it's just math, right? A workflow that can independently operate and go do tasks on your behalf that has some kind of logic to it. And in some of the instances that we have is when a person, or this is one we're exploring right now, when a person transfers between different projects, which happens quite often in our workflows, we want to be able to, once that input is received, the agent be able to go log into our various systems and make all of those changes for us. The informed human in the loop will be at the end to give like the final, yes, this system's working. That's how we're going to beta test it. But we're trying to find low stakes agentic flows to create and test before we get into more of the ones that may have more compliance concerns. But is it operating independently with a specific logic in between systems? And that's where our custom app engineering and deterring intelligence team come into play. Is we develop all these proof of concepts, we get tangible results, and then we decide what to bring in our team to help us make custom apps for, and what we can continue to do on our own with our custom GPTs.